What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, we finished off all the side quests here in the Woodland Region, and in this episode, well, I figured might as well make our way over to the Woodland Region and do a couple of side quests there. We'll start in Korok Forest because, yeah, believe it or not, I mean, outside of the Korok seeds, there are actually a few side quests to do with the Koroks, so we'll take care of those and then, you know, do some other side quests that take place near the stables in this region as well. All the Korok side quests are pretty straightforward. They do require a couple of items. Most of them you should have by now, and if you don't, I'll tell you where you can find them, and I guess that should be pretty much good enough to cover all your bases. Alright, so man, it's been a while since I've been here, and oh man, now I remember just how bad the lag was here. Oh geez, it really hasn't gotten that much better since all the updates, has it? Alright, first things first, let's grab all these silent princesses, and then we should see a couple of Koroks around here, like this guy that I can talk to, so hello there. Hey, are you the hero? Could it be? Welcome to Korok Forest. You're much cooler looking than I thought you'd be. Well, thanks. But to be sure you're up to the task at hand, I prepared a trial for you. Oh, did you now? What do you think? Would you accept my trial? Alright, bring it on, man. I'm ready. Hooray! Show me a rod with the power of ice, please. You can wave this rod to freeze monsters in their tracks. Ice wizrobes love to wreak havoc with them. If Mr. Hero were to wield the rod with the power of ice, he would be even stronger and cooler. Huh? What's that thing you're carrying? Whoa, looks like you've located an ice rod. But you're gonna have to equip it to impress me. Alright, hold your horses. Bam! Check it out. Is that a blizzard rod? Incredible shimmer, unbelievable sparkle. Thank you, Mr. Hero. Your weapon is so amazingly, wonderfully sparkly. I must give you something as thanks. And hey, a gold rupee. Nice, not bad. Clink, sparkle. Okay, so that instantly gives us the freezing rod side quest, and it should complete it as well. So, ta-da, done. Now, if you want to know where to get a blizzard rod, head over to the Hebrew region, and you can teleport to this shrine near Selmy spot, and around this area is where you should find a wizrobe, and no matter what, it will always have a blizzard rod, so just kill it, grab the rod, and then you are good to go. Next up, I suppose I can make my way to the very top of the Deku tree. Yeah, we've never really been up here before, and honestly, I don't know that a lot of people would even think about going up here, but yeah, believe it or not, there actually is a side quest up here. Like, I know my first time into Korok Forest, I just assumed they wouldn't let you climb the Deku tree, so I found out, like, a couple of days after I uploaded, like, the very first part of this LP that you can actually climb the Deku tree, and I was like, whoa, no way, that's so cool! So I actually did it for myself, and then I found out that, yeah, there's a side quest up here, and there's a bunch of stuff to do. That was on, like, my personal playthrough of the game, not on this, which is why for this, you know, entire playthrough project thing, this is the first time we're actually going up here. But yeah, it's really stinking cool up here. Like, I like that the Korok that's just up here, I just made this his home, like made a little throne to himself and everything. Anyways, you need to wake up, dude, because I got questing to do. So what is up? Yawn. And I was having such a nice dream. Wait, if you're here, does this mean you want to face the ultimate trial? Yes, I do. Ahem. The ultimate trial has begun. I'll tell you a riddle about an object. Your job is to solve the riddle and bring me the correct object. Here comes your first riddle. Small, red, round, and sweet. Bring me one of this simple treat. Have you figured it out? I'm guessing you're more stumped than a base of a felled tree. If you place the right object on the leaf, I'll dance for you. Alright, so this one is pretty simple. All you need is an apple. So, let me actually press the right button here and also find it in my inventory. There we go. Now we can just place it right here and boom. Apple! It's an apple! That's it! That's it! You got it! Ahem. The next riddle is... Kakariko Village's specialty fruit. Its rock-hard flesh is quite resolute. Well, gee, I wonder what that could be. So, let's just grab our inventory, and yes, it's a fortified pumpkin. I don't know why I'm sort of being vague about it. Fortified pumpkin. That's it, that's it. You got it. Ahem, the next riddle is... This sultry shroom will warm your bones. It makes its home in warmer zones. Alright, so that one's pretty simple. It is a sun shroom. You can find these like all over the place in Gerudo Desert and areas like that. So, let's just plop it right over here. Sun shroom. That's it, that's it. You got it. Ahem. The next riddle is... Its scale and tail will zap you, no doubt. This shocking swimmer is called a fish. Well, that didn't really rhyme at all, but you know what? You get points for trying, so... I think this one is just like a volt trout or... Yeah, volt fin trout, so... There we go. These can be found up near Rito Village, I believe. Volt fin trout. That's it, that's it. You got it. Ahem. The next riddle is... This is the last riddle. Prepare yourself. If stepped on by this, you will go poof. It starts with an H and ends with oof. Alright, so obviously that's hoof. Now, what could possibly be large enough? It's a Lionel hoof. So, let's just grab that and... Shazam! Lionel hoof! That's it, that's it! You got it! I knew you could do it, Mr. Hero. Here's your reward. And hey, a diamond! Not bad at all. I'm fresh out of riddles. You've outwittled me. Very impressive. Alright, well, let's grab that Lionel hoof and, I guess we're done with that side quest. Also, there's these weird things over here. You can, like, pick them up and throw them. Not really sure why they're here, but, they're kind of cool, I guess. Alright, I think there is one more Korok around here somewhere that we can, do a quest for. He might actually be inside the Deku Tree. Normally, he hangs out around this area, so... Let's check inside first, and then... Don't you scream at me. And then we'll go look outside if he's not in here. Oh, there he is. That worked out then. Hello, buddy. Peaks thought of a trial that will make Mr. Hero stronger. You won't have to fight, and it's not scary. Sounds good to me. But you'll need to be extra careful, so I want to see a Blupee. It's a blue, glowy, hoppy thing that glows in the dark, just about Peak's size. I just really want to see a Blupee, even if it's just a picture of one. Alright, I totally can do that. In fact, I already have a picture. Huh? Wait, you have it already. Sure do. Check it out. Wait a minute. Is that a real Blupee? Sure is. Wow, it's even more beautiful than Peaks imagined. Thanks so much, Mr. Hero. Now I'm content. Oh, and here's a little thank you gift. Peaks didn't forget. And a silver rupee. Alright, sweet, not bad. Oh yeah, Mr. Hero needs rupees sometimes, right? Yeah, all the time, actually. If you desperately need rupees, you should shoot an arrow at a Blupee. I hear they drop lots of rupees if you hit them. Oh man, I'm so glad I got to see something so cool. Peaks is so happy right now. Well, I'm glad I could, you know, increase your mood or whatever, little fella. Alright, so now that that is done, I believe that is the last side quest from the Koroks here, minus, you know, the Korok seeds. And speaking of Korok seeds, we haven't seen our buddy Hestu in a long time. And, well, I've got a couple of Korok seeds, so why don't we talk to this big old guy here and upgrade some of our inventory slots. We'll start with weapon, because I'm pretty sure we're actually almost done with, weapon slots. In fact, we might actually be able to complete that and maybe something else if we play our cards right. So, Yeah, let's do the whole expansion thing, and I'll let it play out because obviously, you know, it's been a while since we've seen that cutscene. I'm sure you guys have missed it. Actually, wait, that might be our last weapon slot. Wow, holy crap. I didn't even realize that. That's awesome, though. So, let's see. You should say something if it is the last one. Yeah, I can expand your weapon stash no further. Nice! So we got the biggest weapon stash we can get in the game. Not bad. So now all that's left is bow and shield. I guess we'll just move on to bow then. So let's do it. 17 Korok seeds. I can handle that no problem. We might actually be able to finish off our bow stash as well. Probably not going to be able to do shield stash yet because I think in order to get all the slots you need a total of 440 something Korok seeds. And I've only collected a total of like 300 and something, which, I mean, I'm just sort of realizing right now that, yeah, by collecting over 300, we're pretty close to, like, all we need to fill out our inventory stashes. For whatever reason, I thought that was still very far off. Actually, that might be the last bow one as well. I think it does leave, one extra, so yeah, I can expand your bow stash no further. Holy crap, man! All that's left is freaking shield. And, I think shield maxes out at, like, 10 seeds per expansion, at least for right now. It might be 10 for, like, the rest of the entire thing. Not too sure, but we'll find out in a second. Dang, that's so crazy. Like, holy crap, man. We're almost done. We only have shield stash left, which, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, not that important. So, yeah, it's 10 Korok seeds again. So maybe it just, like, sticks at 10, in which case, I'll go as far as I can go with, like, you know, upgrading my shield stash. Because, you know, why the heck not? I mean, we're here. Makes sense, and also less upgrades that I gotta do later on. I highly, highly doubt that I'll need more shield space, though, because, I mean, once you get the Hylian shield, you're pretty much good for the rest of the game. This is the same Hylian shield that I got way back when I got the Master Sword, and has not broken yet, so I think we're probably good in that regard. Alright, and even if it does break, we can get another one, like, pretty simple. Alright, well, as to, I got one more upgrade for you, buddy, and then I think that's probably gonna be it, so yeah, at least for now. Don't you worry, buddy, I'll be back with more Korok seeds in the future, because unfortunately your boy has to go and get all of them. But, that was pretty eventful, man. We completed 2 entire stashes, weapon and bow. Not bad. Alright, so we're done officially in Korok Forest. For now, we'll be back once we get the remainder of the Korok seeds. But, yeah, let's make our way over to Woodland Stable first. And, there's a side quest that we should be able to complete fairly quickly here. And, then we can move on to the other stable in this region and do another side quest there. Yeah, who would have guessed that? I mean, it's not like these videos are totally predictable by now or anything like that. Alright, I think for this next one we will need octo balloons. You can get those in, Lurelin Village. You can actually buy them from a, sort of shop on one of the docks there. Or, of course, you can get them by killing Octoroks yourself. We should have more than enough to complete this quest. We need at least 2 of them. But just know that, octo balloons are a little bit finicky when it comes to attaching them to objects. So, you might want to play it safe and get, like, I don't know, maybe 3 to 5, just in case you make a mistake or 2. Alright, that being said, I believe the NPC that we're looking for is right over here. It's this little fella. So, what's up, my man? I sometimes see it in my dreams. Do you think that a long time ago, people used to live in the sky? I think so. Hey, mister. Just once in my life, I want to see balloons float right up into the sky. If you'll help me realize my balloon dream, I'll give you a treasure I got from the sky as thanks. Sounds good to me. Let's do it. Thank you. Now put some balloons onto a barrel and make it float up high. Alright, so that's simple enough. Let's just, I guess we can use this barrel. And very quickly, let's grab some octo balloons from our inventory. There they are. And like I said, we need 2 of these. So let's just attach it to this barrel. Alright then. Maybe I do need to do it one at a time. Thought I could do multiple balloons at once, though. What? What is going on? Hello, game. Let's, do this correctly, will ya? So let's attach it to the barrel. There we go. And, hopefully this works fast enough. Oh, no! Uh-oh. That's not good. Because I don't think I can attach this one now. That's kind of a problem because I don't think that's going to go up high enough. That's not going to count, is it? Yay, you brought me balloons. What a guy. You should tie those balloons onto that barrel and make it soar into the sky. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Alright, fine. Let's try 2 at a time again. I think this works. I'm pretty sure it does. Just, oh, there it goes. Alright, that was really weird. Please don't pop on the tree. Hey, it worked. Floaty, balloon soaring high in the sky. Fly up and away to the land in the clouds. I want to visit the land in the sky by balloon. Then, I'm going to ride a really big bird. Yep, that's my dream. Thank you, mister. This is a treasure from the sky. Here, take it. And hey, a star fragment. Nice, not bad, little kid. So, yeah, it's kind of cool how, like, the side quest is called Balloon Fight, obviously a reference to, like, a really old NES game. And also, the little kid himself is talking about Skyloft. Said he wants to visit it, but, clearly he doesn't know all the legends because, I mean, Skyloft actually is part of Hyrule now, so it is on the ground, and he can technically go and visit it because there is a chunk of Skyloft in, the Forgotten Temple in this game, which is pretty neat. Alright, backstory and lore aside, let's make our way to this next stable, and, I'm pretty sure this is the final quest in this region, and it does involve pictures from other areas all over Hyrule that I've already taken, but I'll show you where they are, like, once we actually activate the quest. And unfortunately, because this is the last quest, this video might be a little bit shorter than I would normally like, but there's really not a whole lot I can do about that because, I mean, once we're done with this region, really all that's left is Central Hyrule and I believe Ridgeland, and between those 2 regions, there's like maybe 6 side quests, so those 2 will probably like get bunched up into one video, meaning that probably by the time we get to the next video, we'll be done with like all the side quests in this game, which essentially is pretty much the end of Breath of the Wild until, you know, I do all the Korok seed videos, which not exactly, you know, rushing to get to right now. Alright, so the people I want to talk to are right over here. Geez, looks like they're having an argument. My theory is that the leviathans of ancient times went extinct due to an extended ice age. My theory is that the leviathans of ancient times went extinct due to a violent volcanic eruption. My theory is that the leviathans of ancient times went extinct due to a sudden cataclysmic drought long ago. Oh, pardon me. I've gotten ahead of myself. Ahem. Why did the leviathans go extinct? That is the question we scientists are trying to answer. However, we haven't yet located any leviathan remains, so we're stuck with theories for the time being. But we do have a general idea of where such remains might be found. The Elden Mountain in the northeast, the Hebra region in the northwest, and the Gerudo region in the southwest. The climate of these regions are rather extreme. You've got the looks of someone who's done a fair bit of adventuring. Would you be willing to find these leviathan bones and draw a picture of them? What I especially want is to see the head of the animal. If you can get just a bit of it in the picture, that'd be adequate. Do this for me and I'll give you 300 rupees as a reward. Alright, sounds good. I got it. Excellent, you are a lifesaver in the most literal sense. I'll be waiting here with your 300 rupees. Okay, so if you want to know where all these leviathan bones can be found, real quick, the one in Elden is right up over here. It is the Elden Great Skeleton, so that's the one that you're gonna have to walk to. Over here in the Gerudo region, this one is actually right next to the shrine and the Great Fairy Fountain, and the one in Hebra is near one of the shrines. I forget exactly which one it is. It might be one of these ones, Or, actually, might be more over this way. Actually, yeah, here it is. Alright, so, yeah, the Hebrew Great Skeleton. So, that's where those 3 Leviathans are. I already took pictures of them, so let's talk to them. I'd really like to see the Leviathan skeleton in the Hebrew region. Well, I've got it right here. Amazing! It's as if I'm seeing the real thing. This is precisely the evidence I needed to prove that Leviathans went extinct due to a harsh ice age. Please help my other brothers out in the same way. You got it, dude. You got it. So let's show this guy his picture. I must see the Leviathan skeleton from the Gerudo region. Well, look no further. Ta-da! I cannot believe my eyes. You are really good at drawing. With this, I'll finally be able to prove that Leviathans went extinct due to a catastrophic drought. I'm sure my brothers would appreciate your help with their pictures too. Alright, and last but not least, this guy. I really need to see the Leviathan bones from the Elden region. Well, ta-da! I got him for you right here, buddy. This is wonderful! You drew this! With this, I'll finally be able to prove that the Leviathans went extinct as a result of a massive volcanic eruption. You got pictures of all 3 Leviathan skeletons. My thanks. Here's your reward. And easy money, guys. Easy money. I shall conduct further research on my hypothesis while making careful study of your picture. Yeah, so I really don't think they're going to reach any sort of conclusion, so we'll just leave them to their arguing. Anyways, now that that is done, that's the final quest for this region, so I think that's actually where I'm going to end things off for this video. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.